Who here has a sweet tooth?
I do.
Okay. Who here has a sweet tooth but doesn't know? Who here has a sweet tooth and doesn't care if they know or not?
That's me.
I was always saying to my partner, to my girlfriend, you have got a sweet tooth. You need to get it checked. She was always saying to me, you take too many vitamins. You need to get that checked. And I was like, you need to get your sugar levels checked. She was like, you need to get your vitamin levels checked. And on it went and on it went. And you know how it goes when your partner says you need to do something and you try to avoid it and try to ignore it? What happens?
You end up doing it.
You end up doing it. Thank you, Blair. But she was like, you need to go to a doctor to get yourselves checked. And I said, yes, but we already have a house art. You. She didn't really like that joke. But she said, no, you need to go to the doctor. I said, I'm too busy. The doctor is too busy. We don't have time to go to the doctor. You need to go and get it checked. So she said, she found a place where you can get health checks at the weekend without an appointment. Actually in Neuperlach as well. So we went along. We got the checks. I said, I'll go if you go. So we agreed we'd get our vitamins checked, we would get our blood levels checked, we would both do it together and see what the results were like. So I was feeling good. I was, been training for a while, the training is going well, the weight level was good, I was, feeling good and all that good stuff. I said, this will be a walk in the park. So, thank you, Blair. So the results came back, the first results came back. The vitamins, the one where I was meant to have the problem. Her vitamins were good, my vitamins are good. I was like, yay! Then the blood sugar levels came back. Her blood sugar level, absolutely perfect. My blood sugar levels, through the roof. There's two types of blood sugar levels in testing. You can do 24-hour testing and 3-month testing. I failed both of them. I was through the roof. They came back and they saw my result and they went, and I went, what do you mean? They said you're pre-diabetic.
Yeah.
Pre-diabetic. I was thinking, oh my goodness, look at me, I'm amazing. How could I be pre-diabetic? In my head, I'm amazing, okay? I got a shock. This was a big shock for me. My uncle died from diabetics.
Yeah.
He was from Cork. He was a big, strong man, farmer from Cork. And I visited him in hospital, and he was no longer a big, strong man. He had got a diagnosis for diabetics a few years earlier, and he had changed his lifestyle for a while. But then he went back to the old lifestyle. I visited him in hospital. He didn't look good, and a few weeks later, he died. That's how I remember diabetics. And here I am in Neuperlach in Munich, and I'm pre-diabetic. And they go through the thing. They said, well, it's very easy to fix. They said, it's a couple of things that cause this type of thing. They said, exercise. Are you doing enough exercise? And what's your diet like? So they went through the exercise, and I said, yeah, well, I mean, of course, it's like 120 to 180 minutes a week. I said, yeah, well, look at me, I'm Superman. Look at me. They said, yeah, but you're Superman with diabetics. And they said, what about your diet? Do you eat sweet things? Kelly. Do you eat sweet things? No. Do you eat fast food? No. Do you snack between meals? No. Do you eat this? Do you eat that? No. And I'm like, maybe this is genetic. But then they said, do you eat fruit? Blair was there that day.
I'm a diabetic.
I said, I eat a little bit of fruit. Do you eat bananas? Yes, loads. Grapes, loads. How much? Like every day, loads. And fruit juices and fruit smoothies and everything. That's healthy, isn't it? I didn't know that. And they went. But they said, It's possible to fix it. It is possible to fix it. You just need to change the exercise regime, which was fine, but the diet, they said there's 3 things you need to change. So 1, you need to eat fiber. Fiber. Where do you get fiber? Veggies. Veggies. Some people say it's America first. It's not, it's vegetables first. It's vegetables first. Every meal you have, it's vegetables first. Vegetables, and then it's America afterwards, okay? You can do that. So it's vegetables first. The second thing, I noticed though, when I was eating then, started like, this is only a month ago, this only happened a month ago. It's like every meal, it's carrots, it's tomatoes, it's cucumbers. I mean, I've eaten so much vegetables. I've emptied out so many vegetables, it's incredible, right? In the last month. It's vegetables. The only thing I did notice is I'm starting to get a little bit judgmental about other people now. When I'm in the supermarket and I see somebody who's a little bit overweight, and then I look at their shopping trolley, no carrots in that shopping trolley, is there, buddy boy? I was on holidays and I was having breakfast in a hotel, and I saw somebody's breakfast. They had 4 pancakes, not 1 pancake, 4 pancakes with 4 different syrups, and I looked up at them and went, carrots. So yes, judgmental becomes part of it, judgmental. So then the second thing you need to watch is watch the food that has sugar in it. And I was like, I don't eat food with sugar in it. And they went, there is an app for that.
Yes,
there is a couple of apps for that. So you can scan the food in the supermarket, scan the barcode, and you can see which has sugar, which doesn't have sugar, what level, what has salt, what additives, all this good stuff. If you want to find out, I'll tell you the details in the break. When you're selling your art, I'll tell you about food apps, okay? So the only thing is, and there I had all my great food I had at home that I thought was super healthy. I start scanning with, too much sugar, too much salt. I had a protein drink, too much sugar, too much, not even just sugar, but some sort of sucralose, which is even worse than bloody sugar, because it's addictive, not addictive, it's poisonous and all the rest of it. So start scanning everything and go, oh my goodness. Now the only thing is, I now, every time I go into a shop or a supermarket, I'm scanning. My girlfriend is so embarrassed to go shopping with me. She's like, put away the camera, put away. I said, no, you've got to see. Because when you start scanning the food, it's incredible, because you can see that some of the bread is healthy, some of it's not healthy. Some of the cereals are healthy, some of them are not. Some of the chocolate is good, some of the chocolate is not good. But it's like, they will market as vegan, healthy, bio, not. It's all crap. Ignore any of that stuff, right? All rubbish. Look at the scanner, yes, no, good, bad. But don't go shopping with me unless you want to get embarrassed, okay? Because I'll be scanning. The third thing, they said you need to avoid sugar spikes. So what the heck is a sugar spike? When you eat too much sugar on an empty stomach, what happens is sugar levels go up way too high. And what happens is that they go up too high and then they come back way back down again, and you're overusing your insulin, you overdo it too much, you'll end up becoming diabetic. And I say, but how do you stop that? This is again, technology, very, very easy thing to do. You get a CGM. Anyone know what a CGM is? Bet you. Oh, we do. We have a couple of the people here. I'm sure, Blair, you know what a CGM is?
Yeah, that's, oh my God, I don't remember.
The continuous glucose monitor.
Yes, that's what I have.
So continuous glucose monitor, you get them, put them around your arm, and then you can track your sugar levels throughout the day. When you eat something, how it spikes. When you eat a piece of bread, how it spikes. If you eat vegetables, how it spikes. All that stuff. You can monitor that. So I ended up finally getting my CGM. I got it today. I stuck it in this morning. I'm so proud of myself. I'm on the way to being absolutely obsessed with my sugar levels and sugar spikes. But it gets further. You want to really go down the rabbit hole, you can do a whole lot of research. You used to just have Google was your friend, but now you have Netflix as your friend for doing reliable research online. You can do incredible research on this stuff. You can go on to Netflix, Google, it doesn't matter, you'll find the glucose goddess. And she will tell you all the things that you need to avoid, all the things you need to do. You can go on to Netflix, you can find out about what vegan is good for you, why vegan is bad for you, why vegan will kill you, or vegan will save your life. It has, everything is there. Then you also have as well the The one as well, there's one, she's actually from Germany, it's called the Dharma Charm. I don't know if anyone has heard of this lady. The Dharma Charm, she now has a Netflix special. It's all about how your gut is like your second brain. It's all about having your gut, has to have the good bacteria and a wide diversity of fruit and like a wide... Like, the reason why you're fat is because you're missing the germs that make you thin. The reason why you're depressed, you're missing the germs that make you thin. For example, they did studies on this. They got identical twins where one was fat and one was skinny. And they got the fat germs and they put them into rats. And the rats got fat. Then they took the skinny germs and did a rat. And the rats got skinny. They did it with depression and not depressed, identical twins. And the same with rats, got depressed, not depressed. I'm not sure how they recognise whether rats were depressed or not, but But this has now triggered a new technology called FRT, fecal replacement therapy. Which means if you're healthy and you have a sickness, you can take the biomes, the microbiomes from the healthy person and put them into you to cure that thing. So basically you're taking their shit and putting this in there. This is actually a new latest and greatest psychology. So it brings a whole new meaning to giving a shit, and taking a shit, and all that kind of stuff. And while you're at it, this lady with the Dharma Charm, she was talking about there's so many different levels of poop, basically. Different types of poop. And so you have healthy poop. Snake, bananas, healthy. Which goes to nuggets, to droppings, to liquid, all of the range. So if you want to see whether you're healthy or not, just look at your poop. This was a German woman who found this, of course. Germans love talking about scat, of course. But yes. So that was where we started. We started with, you have a sugar tooth. You take too many vitamins. No, you have a sugar tooth. You take too many vitamins. When your partner tells you to go get a health check, do what you're told. It's easier. But do get them to come along and get the health check with you as well. And so what I learned from that health check is, yeah, I didn't know it. I found out a problem I didn't know existed. And what I found out is sugar seems to be a problem for me, so now I need to go and do something about it. And I'm in the process of doing that. All I can say to you guys is, if you want to avoid any health problems, don't get yourselves checked. It solves all the problems. You've been fantastic. Give yourself a big round of applause.